My favorite thing about anthropology is learning about culture and the evolution of culture throughout the generations. In class, we learn that culture means something different to everyone. It also unifies all branches of anthropology. To me, culture is the food I eat at home, the clothes I grew up wearing, and the language I first spoke. As we learned in class, culture is learned, shared, symbolic, holistic, adaptive, and changeable. My experience with learned culture exemplified the way I was taught about the many gods in the Hindu culture as I was growing up. As a family, we always celebrated all of the cultural and religious Indian holidays. One of the many holidays is called Navratri. This is a 9-day festival in the fall in which millions of people around the world wearing colorful clothes gather to worship a Hindu goddess by ritual dances. These dance parties are more commonly called Garba. This same culture is also symbolic in many ways. The red dots we wear symbolize marriage. The reason we wear white to funerals is to symbolize purity. This is one of the most popular symbols from my culture. It's called the Om. This symbol is most known to people who are interested in meditation and yoga because of the peaceful sound it makes when spoken. But to the Hindus, this symbol represents God. I have personally experienced the evolution of culture by being raised by parents who were born and raised in a different country. My main example of the evolution of culture would have to start with my aunt and my uncle. Just like almost all the people from the previous generations in India, they had an arranged marriage, as well as everyone in my family before them. My aunt and uncle were both born and raised in India by parents who were also born and raised there. They moved to America in hopes of escaping the poverty in India and providing a better life for their children. A little while after they moved here, they had a daughter. In our culture, we as children are expected to marry someone of our own caste. Marrying outside of our caste is somewhat frowned upon, and marrying someone of a different ethnicity is extremely uncommon, which is why it was so controversial when my family found out about the man my cousin wanted to marry. At the time, my family only noticed his pale complexion. Eventually, everyone got over it, and 2 years later, they were married. Traditional Indian weddings are celebrated for at least 3 days. Three short years later, we were given the most incredible gift. This is Lena. She is the first multi-ethnic baby in our family. I personally believe she symbolizes so many different things in our family. In the 6 short months she's been alive, she's created thousands of laughs. She has warmed numerous hearts and brought many smiles. In addition to that, she has started the 4th generation to our very large family. These are the reasons why my favorite thing about anthropology is watching, experiencing, and learning about the evolution of culture.